You've probably seen custom designs like these on Etsy and think to yourself, that must take hours to make. But what if I told you it takes less than a minute? That's right. And the crazy part is, these sorts of designs sell for 2 or even 3 times the price. So let me show you how to make these. The first thing you need to do is download the action onto your computer, which I actually provide for free on my school platform. Just go to the classroom section, go to freebies, and download it right there. Now, after you download this action, open Photoshop. If you don't have Photoshop, that's okay. You can use Photopea, which is free. Okay, so now once you have Photoshop on there, just load the customer's photo. Here's a pet right here, and go to the folder that you saved that action in, double click on that, and as soon as you double click on this, it's going to load right into the action folder right here. So as you see, it's right there. All you're gonna do is click here and hit the play button. Now, as soon as you do this, it's going to automatically create this into an oil painting for you. So click there, and here we go. This is the process. It takes less than 30 seconds. Now, in some cases, you may have to manually do this. If some pop-ups come up, just keep hitting the enter button. Everything will be fine. In this case, it's automatic. Depends, Photopea, you may need to do it in a manual process. I'm not 100% sure, so just keep that in mind. Just keep hitting that enter button if that is the case. Okay, so there we go, it's all done. So close out this, as you can see, now the animal is in oil painting. Now we still need to get rid of this background. Now there are a couple different options. As you click through this, you'll see the different options that you have. Some are a little bit more oily than others. This is important because depending on if you're doing a person or a pet, you never know how much hair they have. So go through the different options, see what works best, what looks great, and then from there, keep that. So now once you have the one that you want, in this case, we're gonna use this one. I just like to merge it so that it's just one layer. And then after that, you're going to just take this background, as you can see right here, hit remove background because you don't need any of this. Now, as soon as I click remove background, it's going to instantly remove this background, and as you can see, now it has a transparent background. You're going to save this as a PNG file, and then we can add it to any item we want. Okay, so now that you see how easy it was to make that, let's jump on to Everbee so you can see some of the products that you can offer this on and how much they're making. I plan to run through this quick, so make sure you pay attention. Okay, now that Everbee's open, we're just going to type in, let's say, custom pet oil painting. As soon as we type in that, you have a couple different options. This one does not look like the one we're offering. This is a little different. Going down, you see this couple here. You can add couples, do different pictures, photos, couples, pets. You don't have to just stick to just one genre. So you can offer all these different types of paintings. Scroll down a little bit more. Now this is kind of what we're offering here. Average $6,200 a month. It just started 10 months ago. Let's see, how about a coffee mug? Adding this to a coffee mug. So if I type in that, have a couple different options here. This one here, this one here. So as you see, there are a couple different options. I think I spelled coffee wrong, so it should have 2 E's. Let's scroll down. Here we go, right here. So this is pretty much the same thing that we just made just now. And they have monthly average 459 sales. Within the past month, it's actually showing that they've sold about 160 with a $1,600 revenue. I love this new feature on Everbee. It makes it much easier here. So they sold 7,300 of these coffee mugs. Clicking on it, let's see how much money they're making. So it says $5, but you know that they're using one of those loss leaders. So if I click on here and go to 11 ounce, they're selling per pet. So 1, 2, or 3 pets, they're going from $25 to $35. Now that you see how fast it was to make that, making 3 pets and putting it on an image is super easy. $35. And this coffee mug from Printify only costs $3.50. So it is insane margins. Now, all they're doing is taking this picture, little custom name above it. That's it, transparent background, and you're good to go. I mean, with it being $35 and you saw how fast it was, that's insane profits. Now, just to go into here, you can even do this on blankets. Now, if you had a blanket and you did names, you're really not going to make much money. The margins aren't that great. But if you do custom blankets with this sort of image, you can make great money. Let's see. Right here's one. Same thing, right? So they sold 15,000 items in 31 months. 15,000. This is just one item. Now, if you click on it, go through it, you have a 30/40, 50/60, and 60/80. Now this 30/40 Printify sells for $9.50. And they are selling it for, with 1 pet, they're doing the same thing, 1 pet, 2 pet, 3 pets, One pet, $29. Crazy. Not as much margin as that mug, but still crazy margins. So as you noticed, you saw how fast, simple, and easy it was to make that image, throwing it on something, and see how those margins literally triple in profit. Now, you can add this to any of those products, but only if they fit into your store, which is why I showed them on various items. Now, a quick, easy way to sell this would be using Printify. So I'm gonna jump on there really quick and show you how fast you can add this to a blanket. Okay, with Printify open, going on the catalog, we could just type in blanket, pop one up right here, $9.50, like I just said, click Start Design, and all you're going to do is just upload that image that you already saved, that PNG file. So we're gonna go here, open this up, and there it is. Now, in some cases, depending on the consumer, they may send you something that's a little small. In this case, as you see, 159 DPI. Now, if you need to expand this and you need to upscale it, you can use Canva or Kittl, or you can use AI Arty, which is amazing. Check it out here. I show this in action and how it easily converts your image within 2 seconds. So I'm actually going to upload that one that I already did with AI Arty. I'm not going to show you all that. You can check out that video if you want. And here we go. Now it's loaded. It's twice the size. You can go up to 8 times, even 16 times. It's completely up to you on what you're doing. That is necessary if you offer wall art. That is in another video. Check that out as well. So taking rid of this, we don't need that anymore. Now that we have this bigger image, take that, move it down. Now just change the color. Say if we wanted to do a dark gray, maybe a light gray, you can change the hex to whatever you want. From there, all you gotta do is just add the text. Now, Printify has this personalized option right here that you can actually personalize it. So if we wanted to personalize that so that they can add their pet's name in there, don't have to do anything then. It's all automated then. And they could just type that in and it'll automatically take that out. All you have to do is worry about this picture. So let's just type that in and do that. And what we're going to do is handwrite right here and you're good to go. So we can quickly preview it just to see what it looks like. This is completely up to you. And there you have it. Quick, easy, simple. Save that product, launch it, and there you go. Now, we're going to exit out of here and we're going to do a coffee mug because that coffee mug actually made insane money and you don't need to worry about the color. So as I said before, $3.50 for this coffee mug. All right, click that, start designing. We're gonna upload that image again. Now I'm gonna upload the image that I upscaled with AI Arty just because it's a little better quality, better DPI. Okay, so now it's loaded. As you see, look at that DPI, 3,562, right? You really need to check out that program. I'll leave the link in the description for that video too. So anyway, move this over, put this here, because nobody needs it in the center. You don't drink a coffee mug like that. You drink it holding it sideways, so it needs to be either here or there, right? Add the little personalized text, that here, Nina. And then from here, we're going to change that again, right here. Right over there, and done. $35 for that. Well, actually, there was 3 pets. So $25 just for this. Preview it, see what it looks like. And there we go. Pretty insane, right? Only took 2 seconds. Load it, put it in there, and you're good to go. And there you have it. In under 10 minutes, I just took a person's pet, which is actually my pet, and just transformed it into a one-of-a-kind item. Not to mention, we just researched what product to put it on and launched it. Now, I would suggest you to take some extra time writing your title, a description, and adding attractive keywords. And for that, make sure you check out this video. It'll help you understand how to find what people are actually searching for right now. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment below. You know I love to hear from you. And thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon.